And then when you're ready to go straight, you can probably open up his trot even more. Just like I said, you just post a little higher, add a little bit more calf muscle. Yeah, and if he gets a little dead in your hand, you can use your fingers side to side on both reins to loosen his mouth if he gets dead in your hand, to make his mouth alive and soft again. Okay. Especially when you're going for the bigger steps, the bigger trot. He might hang on you just a little bit, and you just got to tickle him, so to speak, with your fingers to tell him to let go and not be dead in your hand. Good. You getting a feel for him now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a little push and a hold. If it's hard to describe feeling, but you're always just doing a little push all the time, riding every stride with your legs, and then it's a holding hand, not a locked hand, and you just try to keep him loose and alive in your hand and not dead in your hand. And then he starts to carry himself more instead of you holding him up with any horse that grabs and leans on you. You say, get on your feet and carry yourself. I'm not a crutch to lean on. Yeah, you can try it. So in dressage, I sit really heavy and deep. It's just you're in your jump stirrups. But get vertical and pretend you're in dressage. Get sort of, my dressage trainer says, sit heavy and squishy with your seat. And then he accepts your seat as a driving force in the dressage saddle. You can put him on your seat and your legs. So this is where a little bit of spur would help. You see what I mean? He works only as hard as he has to. So you let me know if you want to wear a spur, but I think you're getting a good feel for him. He's not liking what?
He's not coming into my, not softening.
Well, change your diagonal because you're on the wrong diagonal. Okay. And then take his head around towards your knee more. Like take your left rein, your inside rein, take it sideways around towards your knee more.
Oh, counter bend?
No, true bend. Inside rein, sideways, inside. And just kind of physically turn his head and then give him some room on the outside rein when you do that. So kind of lead him in.
Okay.
And then give him some room on the outside and then start to add more and more inside leg pressure until you can kink his body in the middle of his body. So you start with the neck, but you got it, because he's got a long back, he would go around, straight all the time unless you really tell him. You start with the neck, you turn the head, and then you push his rib cage out and make his body concave. And he doesn't give it to you for free. And that's where I would give a poke with a spur to make him yield in the center of his rib cage. There.
Blocking the right rein. Not giving him a place to go.
Yeah.
If you can take shorter videos, I need to text Lynn for 7.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well,
So shorter is better.
yeah, this one is like,
My phone's over on the bench.
I could put it, I finally figured out how to get it on YouTube, but this is already going on 7 minutes, so I'll turn it off. Because you haven't
Right, he's much better.
You haven't cantered the other way. I'll just get a little bit of canter to the right. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and we'll get some jump stuff.